Good morning, friends. Today we're heading out, and I wanted to show how we do a little prep so that we spend less money. We're heading to a little lake beach area to hang out with some friends, and I have not been to this place, but some people told me there are a few places to eat, but they cost a lot. But it doesn't matter to me because in true fashion, I make sure that I bring all my homemade and store-bought items with us so that we can spend less money there and enjoy ourselves some more. I'm starting off with sandwiches. This is gluten-free bread. This is the Odo's hamburger bun. So we're going to use it for sandwiches. And then this is a French bread. So I got them all open and I'm going to go ahead and get them filled. So for filling, I have some pastrami. And then in this pack, I thought it was kind of unique that they have 4 different proteins in here. Sliced ham, capicola ham, cota ham, and prosciutto cooked ham. So we're going to add these. I'll mix them up and put them on the sandwiches with a little bit of provolone. I have my own homemade mayo on these. That's why they're open face. My husband doesn't like mayo, so his will be plain. And then we will stuff it with some lettuce and some avocado. The key to this whole entire method of madness is all 8 sandwiches are not going with us to the beach. What saves you some effort in life is always prepping forward. I'm gonna need 2 of these sandwiches next week, so I'm going to stuff them now and put 2 of these in the freezer, because next week when we head out again, we are going to need some lunch, and I don't have to sit down and prep it. All I have to do is pull out the freezer, let it defrost, throw it in a bag, and we head out the door. So I'm going to get all 4 of these sandwiches stuffed. I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like, but this is a way you can ease your mind a little bit. And if you have more bread, which I didn't, I was in such a rush at the store trying to get back home that I should have grabbed 2 more of each, but it's okay because June grocery shop, the large shop for the month, will be happening next week. So I can be able to do that and stock up sandwiches and get us prepped for more days throughout the summer. Stay tuned to that because I plan on recording that big shop and cooking extravaganza. All right, so we're all done. I put avocado and lettuce on these 2 that my son will eat today. These 2 will get packed up into the freezer. And then these 2 my husband will eat today, and the back 2 will get packed up for the freezer. I'm just going to throw right back in the bag that my husband's buns came in, and then for my son and I will put them in a regular freezer bag wrapped in parchment paper. So this is a quick way to have lunch for 2 days. Like I said, if you brought more bread, you could do it quicker. I still have more lunch meat, so I will definitely hold on to it, buy more bread, and do it again. This is another very quick way to save some energy and effort for quick outings. Okay, so I got the chips, the granola bars, the kiwi, the strawberry, and the cucumbers. We're going to share the strawberries and the cucumbers, but to help me tell the containers apart, I put cucumbers in my son's container and I put strawberries in mine. Alrighty, so I'm going to get the tops on. Water bottles are here. I have poppy drinks in the fridge, and I'll get it all packed up. Welcome back to the garden. I have seeds in tow, and I am getting ready to make some more changes to the garden. We're going to put things in, get things fed. After 5 days of rain, you would think there's nothing else to do, but there is. It seems that when you're gardening, you always look for different tips and tricks that other people are doing and try to mimic them. So in the fall time, I dumped all kind of leaves from the field behind me onto the planters, and I covered them up with shade cloth pinned down. This was my way of trying to prevent that bed from filling with a ton of weeds that we normally see this time of year. And I wanted to lessen my load and prevent to have to de-weed, and then on the other hand, dry out the planter. These planters get dried out so quickly. They are straight to the ground. There is no base to the planters. So now I'm getting in some green beans. These are called slenderlets, and my mom loved them because they are very thin green beans, and she likes them to be tender like that. So preventing of picking them early before they get woodsy, I found this variety, tried it out last summer, and we absolutely loved them this summer. We're planting a whole bed plus full of the slenderlets. Alright, an update for this afternoon. This whole entire bed got filled with slenderlet green beans. And then I'm going to sit down and put together another planter, which will go over the cardboard and dead leaves. I got 2 stakes in halfway for all the peas. And that's more peas. And then down the middle is some green beans. We got 2 of the basil plants finally out of the little containers and into this planter. They grew here last year, so hopefully they'll do well again. This is the first time comfrey has grown so slowly. I'm not quite sure why, but normally it's bigger than that by now. But a whole bed of onions looking great, doing wonderfully. And then that's onion in the front, garlic in the back. And then I got some cucumbers coming in where the rest of the garlic had died. We round out this very busy day with looking at our grapevines and our blueberries to make sure that they are growing on task. It looks like June and July are going to be very fruitful for us. We hope to see you back here in our little corner of YouTube to see exactly what we will harvest. Oh, and there's the blackberries. Stay tuned, guys. It's a lot coming.